adventurers, it's Mr. Mark. Are you ready for the best 30 minutes of the day?
Yeah!
I can't hear you.
Yeah!
Great, so let's get moving, just like this. First thing we need to do is our adventure checklist. Are you away from your desk and friends, meaning you have enough space?
Yeah!
Check. As you know, our adventures can get pretty crazy sometimes, so I need you to do exactly what I do.
Okay.
Right now, we're in slow mode, running in place with your arms by your side. Now, crank it up the medium mode and start using those arms. Good. Here's fast mode. We're really running now and swinging those arms. You're doing great. And if we're in a lot of trouble and we really need to move, you know what that means.
Mega mode!
That's right. Mega mode. Running as fast as we can and really pumping those arms. Great job. Okay, let's bring it back down to slow mode and keep it moving. Sometimes we might have to jump out of the way, like this, landing on both feet no matter which foot we jump off from. Or we might have to hop, like this, and land on the same foot. Or we may even have to leap, like this, landing on the opposite foot. Got it?
Got it!
Good. Other times, we might have to climb our way out of trouble. That means reaching our arms up really high and pulling them back down. Come on, really stretch, and here we go. Climb! It could be branches on a tall tree that we're climbing, or maybe up a mountainside, or even scaling a rocky cliff.
Awesome!
Woo! Kids, our adventures often make me thirsty. You know, dehydrated, which means my body needs water. That's why I keep some water with me at all times. When it's time to hydrate, go ahead and drink some water with me. If you can't do it right then, just make sure to drink some water later.
Check!
Now, the most important thing is that we never stop moving. We've only got 30 minutes to succeed on our mission. Remember, this is our time, and we get to go where we want to go and do whatever we want to do.
Right!
That means we're doing this as a team, so no one ever gets left behind. If we're really going fast at times and you're getting tired, it's okay to slow down. Just remember, we never stop moving. Great, so are we ready to go?
Ready!
Then let's count it down. Our adventure starts in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Welcome, adventurers. Today, on Adventure to Fitness, Mr. Mark travels to the lost city of Atlantis to find a legendary and all-powerful energy crystal before the lazy Monsieur Laissez. Mr. Mark needs your help at the bottom of the ocean to find the energy crystal and foil Laissez's dastardly plan. Be swift, be safe, and be adventurers!
Hi, I'm Anthony with the question of the day. Did you know that mammals and fish have something in common? It's what we need for respiration, which is a scientific way of saying breathing. This gas can be found both in air and in the water, which is good, because they both breathe it in different ways. But what we breathe in is the same. It's a type of gas. Do you know what this gas is called? You have until the end of today's episode to figure it out. Good luck!
Adventure to Fitness, Atlantis Aquaventure, commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey kids, we've got to find the legendary energy crystal in the lost city of Atlantis. And that means going underwater. Let's start in slow mo.
Okay!
Good. We just found out that we're not the only ones looking for this all-powerful crystal. That lazy Mr. Laissez wants to get his hands on it too. And I'm sure he's got some dastardly plan for how he plans to use the crystal's powers. So come on, let's crank it up the medium mode.
All right!
Now, we're out here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. That's the large body of water between the continents of North and South America and Europe and Africa. Legend has it that the lost city of Atlantis can be found somewhere out here, or should I say, down there. So, we need to get ready for a really deep dive down to the bottom of the ocean. But before we dive, we need to do some deep breathing work, kids. So let's stop for a minute and fill those lungs like a big balloon. Follow me. And inhale. Fill those lungs like a big balloon. And exhale. Push it all out. Okay, back up the medium one. Good job. Okay, stop. And one more time. Last one. Let's do a mega inhale. Ready? More. And blow it all out. Whoa. Oh, man. Great job. Take it back down to slow-mo.
Howdy hi, Mr. Mark.
Hey, Mr. Clock. We're just getting ready for our big dive down to the lost city of Atlantis.
Good thing I'm waterproof so I can keep ticking.
Okay, a few things about dive safety. First, let someone know that you're diving and how long you plan to be gone. Just like how you always tell your parents where you're going.
Right.
Professor Madison, we're getting ready for our dive down to Atlantis and we should be back around lunchtime. Over.
Roger that, Mr. Mark. HQ out.
Excellent. Now, because this is our adventure and we get to go where we want to go and do what we want to do, we can breathe and see just fine underwater. If we were really diving, then we need scuba gear and safety lessons before getting into the water.
Safety first.
Exactly.
Always, Mr. Clock. And finally, we need to look where we're going to enter the water to make sure it's okay to get in. Looks clear to me. Nothing nearby. Okay, kids, get ready to jump. Get set, get wet, and jump!
Cowabunga!
Wow. Okay, kids, time to dive down to the bottom of the ocean. We need to rotate our arms fast mode style.
Like this?
Yeah, just like this. Good job!
Thanks.
Dive, dive, dive!
Kids, lots of creatures call the ocean home, from the tiniest microscopic life, like plankton, to the largest animals ever. And I mean ever. Like way bigger than any dinosaur. That's right, whales.
How big are they?
Well, Mr. Clock, the blue whale is the largest creature that has ever lived on the planet. They can be over 100 feet long. That's like 9 cars lined up in a row. And they're so big, their tongues weigh as much as an elephant.
Whoa. I hope they chew with their mouth closed.
That's okay, because most whales eat a tiny kind of shrimp called krill, but each mouthful is over 1,000 krill.
I bet flossing has to be tough for them.
Yeah, try breathing. Whales are mammals like you and me. That means they have to come up to the surface to breathe, then they swim back down while they hold their breath, from like 15 minutes to well over an hour.
Cool.
Wow!
Okay, kids, we're getting down to the sandy bottom of the ocean. Wow, this is too cool. Now, though, time to start moving carefully along these coral reefs, taking big underwater steps. There you go, like this, but don't disturb the coral, because, well, they're very fragile.
Wow! Look at all the fish! There's so many!
Mr. Clock, there are nearly 2 million different species of fish in the ocean. And unlike whales who need to come up to the surface to breathe because they're mammals, fish are, well, fish. They breathe underwater.
Right.
What do they eat?
Some fish eat algae, which is a simple type of plant life found in the ocean that's very small. Other fish eat tiny plankton. Bigger fish eat smaller fish, and the biggest fish, sharks, eat whatever they want.
Sharks?
Oh, there's no need to be scared, Mr. Clock. Most of the time, sharks don't bother people. Besides, they like eating fish better than us. But just in case, stay alert.
That's good, because that shark over there sure looks hungry.
What shark? Where?
Well, he was over there, but now he's coming this way!
Mega Mode, kids! Quick, head over to that coral cave. We need to find some shelter and not be out in the open like this with that shark swimming around.
But I thought they liked fish.
Keep it up, kids, because sharks never sleep. All they do is swim and eat. They have to keep water moving over their gills so they can breathe. Well, let's just hope this guy's out for a swim right now.
Oh no!
He's getting closer, Mr. Mark!
Oh, come on, kids. We're almost to the cave entrance. We can hide inside there. Keep moving. Okay, kids, we're gonna have to make like a pencil and drop inside the coral cave. Stop. Make like a pencil and drop. Whoa. Nice hustle, kids. Let's take it down to slow mode and wait till that shark goes away.
That was close! I thought we were sushi.
Well, we're safe in here right now. Good time to get a quick drink.
Yeah!
You know, even underwater, you still need to drink your water. But not seawater. That's way too salty, and it could actually dehydrate you, which is not good.
We should probably check in with Professor Madison at HQ.
Good idea, buddy. Mr. Mark, calling HQ. We're down on the ocean bottom. Over.
Understood, Mr. Mark.
Whales and fish may breathe differently, but they both breathe the same thing, oxygen. Oxygen is a gas that bonds well with other gases, like hydrogen, to form water. Both whales and fish need oxygen inside their bodies so that the cells that make up their bodies can change the energy found in food into energy those cells can use. Oxygen helps them do that. Animals get oxygen in the air they breathe, just like we do, while fish get oxygen from the water they swim in. Speaking of which, you need to get moving if you're going to find Atlantis and get that energy crystal before Laissez. Good luck! HQ out.
Okay, kids, we need to get to the lost city of Atlantis and find that powerful energy crystal before Mr. Lazy does. So let's kick it up the meaty boat and get going.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Mark, what's this?
It looks like a glowing crystal, but why would it be inside the coral cavern?
Look, there's another one farther inside the cave.
Whoa. Sounds to me like the start of an adventure trail. Come on, but remember, stay alert.
All right.
This cavern could go on forever.
It sure could, or it could lead us to Atlantis. You see, these crystals in the wall look a lot like the powerful energy crystal that Professor Madison showed us back at HQ before we started our adventure.
Cool.
It's starting to lead up. Come on, kids, use your hands to climb up with me.
This way?
Yeah, just like that. You see, caverns like these were often created by underwater volcanoes, or when minerals that water could dissolve were eventually washed away. But this is starting to look more like a passageway.
Neat.
I think we're on the right trail, Mr. Clock.
Hey, where did the water go?
This must be an air pocket, Mr. Clock. Now we can stay dry for a while and not get that super mega wrinkly skin. So let's put it in slow-mo, kids.
Okay.
The cavern's getting narrower, Mr. Mark.
Boy, it sure is. Hey, kids, let's squat walk through these tight passages, just like this. Follow me. The tighter it gets, the lower to the ground we need to get. Keep moving so we can get to the other side of this passage.
Mr. Mark, how much further up can this passageway go?
Oh, I don't know, buddy, but it sure is getting darker in here. Where did all those crystals go? Whoa! Quick, kids, get down onto the ground and put your legs out in front of you and up in the air.
Like this.
Here we go! Whoa, we're now sliding down the other side of this passageway.
Going down!
Kids, keep your arms out to help keep your balance while we're sliding down this slide.
Whee!
Wherever this is taking us, be ready to roll up onto your feet when we land and be ready for anything. Start spinning those knees like we're riding a bicycle to go faster down the passage with me. Ooh, I see some lights up ahead. I think it's more of those crystals in the walls. Hang on. Looks like we're at the end of the line. And roll up onto your feet. Wow, way to go, kids. Medium mode.
Wow, check this out.
Whoa! We must be getting close to the lost city of Atlantis. Look at all these ancient ruins and stones.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now shake it out.
Hold on there, Mr. Clock. This is no time for our theme song. This is a historical find. We just can't sing through it.
Right.
There could be important artifacts and historical treasures lying around. Come on, everyone. Jump up on these boulders with me, and let's leap our way toward that light up ahead. And jump. Keep your balance while we leap from boulder to boulder. Jump. We don't want to fall off and accidentally land on any of these ancient artifacts. Jump. Yeah, I know. They may already be broken. And jump. But we don't want to make any of them smaller.
Exactly.
Jump. Wow, kid, you're doing great. We're almost to the other side of the cavern. Just a few more jumps. From boulder to boulder. And we should be all set. One more jump. Ooh, nice job. Back to slow-mo, kids.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Mark, what do you think those ruins and artifacts were?
You know, I have no idea, Mr. Clock. But I do know that if we damage them, then nobody would ever know. We'll tell the scientists back at HQ what we found. You know, when we get back. And they can check it out later.
Aww! Wow! Look at the pretty flowers!
Huh?
Flowers? Down here? But that's impossible.
What do you mean? There they are!
Well, you see, plants don't eat like we do, so they need to make their own food. And they use sunlight to help do that. It's called photosynthesis. And guess what plants release into the air as part of photosynthesis? Oxygen.
Oh!
That's what we breathe back in.
Yeah, that's why plants and trees are so important to protect, especially the rainforest. Without them, where would we get oxygen to breathe?
But then, where do these plants get their sunlight for photosynthesis?
Photosynthesis. I don't know. Most plants rely on photosynthesis to make their own food since sunlight is able to pass through the water near the surface. But these plants, well, they must have found a different power source.
Maybe they use the energy crystal we're looking for.
Could be. Wait a minute. Did you hear that?
Yeah, you said could be, and then he paused and then said, wait a minute, and he said, did you hear that? And I said,
That! Look out, kids! These plants can move! Mega mode! Swat away the vines with your arms before they can get a hold of you! Quickly, keep running and swatting! Whoa! One's got me!
Oh no!
Kids, help me get out of its grip by wiggling back and forth and pushing down! There you go! I have no idea what these plants are doing right now. I just hope they're not making dinner. Almost out and jump!
quick, Mr. Mark, run for the exit!
You got it, Mr. Clock! Back up the Mega Mode, kids! I'm never gonna look at a bowl of spinach the same way again! Oh, I'll still eat it because it tastes good and it's good for you. I'll just be sure to cut up those meat pieces first. Quick, kids! Hey, salads may be good for us, but not if we're in one. And I think these vines want to make a salad out of us. Ooh. You know, I see a door up ahead. Hey, the sign says, what? This way to Atlantis.
Hurry! Those hungry plants are getting closer!
Run!
Everyone, get inside quick and get ready for one last big jump. And jump! Whew. We did it! Great hustle, kids. Take it down to slow mode and let's grab a quick drink. Those hungry plants were a little too fresh for my taste. You know what? We should check in with HQ to let them know that we found Atlantis. Mr. Mark, calling HQ. Come in, HQ. We think we found Atlantis. That is, if the sign that said Atlantis this way was right. Over.
Understood. For years, people believed that the lost city of Atlantis was only a legend, like the Fountain of Youth or Robin Hood. The lost city of Atlantis was first mentioned in the writings of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. But real scientists need proof that something exists before they can accept it to be true. That's called evidence. If you truly have found Atlantis, you'll need to bring back proof to show us back here at HQ. Otherwise, Atlantis will remain a legend. You can start by finding that energy crystal. That'll give us scientists something to study. HQ out.
Okay, kids, we've got to get that energy crystal before Mr. Lazy. And looking at that giant air bubble surrounding the lost city of Atlantis, I bet we need to find it fast. Whatever's keeping all that water out is using a lot of energy. Come on, medium mode.
All right.
Mr. Mark, tell the kids what happens when you use a lot of energy.
Well, you start to run out of it unless you stock up on more fuel, like our adventure today. If I didn't have a full and healthy breakfast this morning, I'd be pretty tired by now. Good thing I did eat one, because I have a feeling there's more adventure ahead for us today.
So the kids and I should always eat a healthy breakfast. Got it. What are those?
Holy smokes! Wow, gigantic clams! Looks like we need to cross this giant clam field to get to the lost city of Atlantis. Come on, kids. We need to be careful not to disturb the giant clams or we'll be in some giant trouble.
I get it. Giant clams, giant trouble.
Quick, kids. Fast mode tiptoe around the giant clams. Now, don't worry if you see one of them open up their mouths because, well, they're just sleeping. So, shh. Come on. Let's just zigzag around them. Yeah, just like that. Keep heading for the lost city of Atlantis so we can find the powerful energy crystal.
Ooh, a giant pearl. That would look really nice on my...
Mr. Mark?
Mr. Clark? Where are you? No! Quick, kids! Help me get Mr. Clark out of this giant clam! Hurry!
Right.
Let's grab it with both hands and squat down. Now, pull. Oh, it's not budging. Come on, pull it open.
Almost.
Oh, closed again. All right, one more time. Give it everything you got. Pull. Harder.
Oh, yuck! Oh, quick, touch me. Do I feel clammy?
Mr. Clock.
Great job, kids. Clock is free. Let's jump for joy. And jump like this and land on top of the clam's mouth. Whoa! Hey, this is fun. Jump with me and jump. Whoa!
Jump.
Watch out below. Whoa!
Whee! Hey, it's like we're on a giant clampoline, bouncing from clam to clam.
Whoa! Just a few more giant clams left and jump.
Whoa!
A giant clam can be up to 4 feet wide. That's as wide as your arm. Go ahead and stretch out your arms as far as you can and jump.
Whoa!
That's how big giant clams can get.
Cool.
Wow! Last jump. Whoa! Man, woo! That was awesome. But stay alert.
Sounds right.
Okay, slow-mo, kids. Come on, kids. Let's keep it moving and head into the lost city of Atlantis.
All right.
Ancient legend has it that Atlantis was an advanced civilization with all kinds of powerful technologies. But a mighty cataclysm destroyed the city in a day, and it sank into the depths of the ocean, never to be seen again.
Cataclysm?
Terrible disaster. You see, people forgot about it for a long time, but started to search for it again after it showed up in popular works of fiction.
Fiction?
Stories made up for fun and adventure.
Oh.
And now, here we are, the first adventurers to ever see the lost city of Atlantis.
Well, us and that deep-sea diver over there.
Huh?
Oh no.
Oh, that's no deep-sea diver. That's Mr. Lazy.
That's Monsieur Laissez to you, Mr. Mark my words. You're not getting that energy crystal. On guard!
Incoming, Mr. Mark! Starfish dead ahead!
Quick, kids, fast mode. We need to dodge these starfish.
Duck.
Keep jumping out of the way and ducking. You don't want to get hit by one of these starfish. They have 5 points that can easily leave a mark.
Jump.
We, especially on a Mr. Mark. See, that's funny. They're the same words, but mean different things. I'm funny.
Kids, jump. I don't think this is working out too good. Duck. We jump. Need duck to go jump to Mega Mode.
You can do it! Ow! Hey, that hurt!
Keep it up, kids. We're gonna ride out this starfish storm and make it to that big temple up ahead. Duck. Just keep jumping. Oh my gosh. A couple more. And jump. Hey, I think that was the last one.
I think he ran out of ammo!
Oh, no! Where's the mustache? Mustache!
Great. Now we can run out of here into that temple. Big Mega Mode finish, kids. Here we go. And we made it. Woo. Great job, everyone. Take it back down slow-mo. Man, that was some pretty fancy footwork back there. Time for a quick drink. Well, now that we know that Mr. Lazy is definitely around, we need to be on our toes. Who knows what he's gonna try and do next?
Yeah, shooting starfish? Where did that come from?
You know what? We need to call this into HQ. Mr. Mark, calling HQ. Come in, HQ. We bumped into Mr. Lazy down here. Everything's okay, though. And we're now inside a large temple in the middle of Atlantis. Over.
Roger that. You're in the great temple to Poseidon, who the people of Atlantis believed was the ruler of the seas. His trident was a 3-pronged staff that supposedly controlled the clouds and the oceans. Legend has it that the energy crystal was actually part of Poseidon's trident, and it supplied its power. But a word of caution. I've run some tests, and the air pocket that is keeping the water outside Atlantis is powered by the crystal. If it's removed from Atlantis, the air bubble will rise to the surface and the ocean will sweep into the lost city once again. So you two be careful down there. HQ out.
Okay, kids. According to Professor Madison, the energy crystal may have something to do with the giant statue inside this temple. but it definitely has something to do with the big bubble of air that surrounds us here inside the lost city of Atlantis.
Yeah!
No crystal, no bubble of air.
No oxygen.
You're right. And no air bubble means lots of water rushing in very fast. So let's kick it up the medium mode. Come on.
Okay!
What does the crystal do, Mr. Mark?
You know, I'm not sure, Mr. Clock, but if it's that powerful, we can't let it fall into the hands of Mr. Lazy. There's no telling what he would do with that kind of power. Brainwash everyone to only drink soda? Do nothing but sit on the couch and play video games? Make fruits and vegetables illegal?
Oh, no!
Oh, yes! Whoa! What was that?
It looked like a big drop of water. But I thought the crystal was keeping the water outside the city.
Watch it! There goes another one! And another one! Wait a minute! Those aren't drops of water. They're not falling down. They're shooting across. They're water bullets! Quick, kids, fast mode. Let's get out of here. You can use your hands to swat away the water bullets. You see, water drops fall down vertically. That means up and down. But a water bullet? Well, if they're flying across from side to side, that's horizontally. Watch it. These statues must be protecting the giant statue of Poseidon up ahead. Come on!
Oh, I see. That's what a horizon is. When you look far off in the distance from side to side. Ouch! Time to stop looking at the horizon and start spotting water bullets.
Hurry up, Mr. Clock! We're leaving!
Time's flying.
Whew. That was a close one. Slow mode, everyone.
All right!
Look at this place. It's like a forest, but I've never seen trees like this before.
It's a kelp forest.
A what forest?
Kelp. It's a type of seaweed that grows in the ocean.
Cool.
These trees can grow as long as your arm every day.
Wow!
Sounds like Mr. Lazy doesn't like the water bullets either.
Yeah, but he's wearing a diving helmet and we weren't, so he's not stopping. Quick, fast mode, and follow me!
Where are we going?
If we scoot through this kelp forest, we can make it to the back of the temple and get to the giant statue of Poseidon before he does. Come on! We've got to get the energy crystal first! Kids, kelp forests grow up on the ocean floor. The plants keep gas inside them so they float upright in the water. You know, to find sunlight at the surface for photosynthesis.
Neat!
Oh, that's to make their own food.
Right, and release the oxygen that all animals need to breathe. Great hustle, everyone. Back it down to slow-mo. A good time for a quick drink.
Okay!
So, what's the plan, Mr. Mark?
Great question, Mr. Clock. A good adventurer always has a plan. And ours is to find that crystal before that sea scoundrel Laze does. So, come on!
Ooh!
Now, we need to be very careful, so stay alert. We know that Mr. Lazy's in here somewhere. So kids, be up on your toes. Really, just like this. Up on your toes in medium mode.
All right!
We need to be ready for anything. Professor Madison said that this statue of Poseidon may hold the key to finding the crystal.
Look, there's the crystal up in his trident.
Wow, it sure is up pretty high. Kids, think we can reach it?
Yeah!
Not if I have anything to say about it, Mr. Mark.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Lazy, don't even think about trying to take that energy crystal. It's what's keeping the air bubble down here over Atlantis.
That's right!
Not my problem.
Mr. Mark, he's starting to climb up the statue.
Quick, kids, we need to beat Mr. Lazy to the top of the statue, but he's already got a head start on us. Come on, jump with me on this giant sea sponge.
Okay!
And jump. Yes. We can use it to get higher and higher up in the air.
Like a trampoline.
Yeah.
Right!
Okay, we need to jump higher and swing those arms and get up really high in the air like this.
Not high enough, Mr. Mark.
Okay then, let's mega jump. And jump. Oh man, we almost made it to the top of the trident and the energy crystal. One more mega jump. Let's do it. And jump. Woo! We got it. Take that, Mr. Lazy.
Way to go, Mr. Mark!
Oh, not again! Oh, I must not have had enough candy bars this morning.
Excellent work, kids. Slow-mo. A candy bar is fine every once in a while, Laze, but if you want to win, you need to eat right all the time.
Yeah, you need to eat right all the time.
You should listen, Laze.
What's that?
Oh, the energy crystal!
The air bubble!
Time to get wet!
Quick, kids! We need to put the energy crystal back where it belongs before the ocean rushes in to cover the lost city of Atlantis again!
Right.
We're gonna have to do one big mega sponge jump!
Okay.
Hurry! I can hear the ocean flooding into the city!
Alright, kids, we've never tried this before, but we're gonna have to do a mega mode wind-up. Everyone, crank it up the mega mode and run in place! Good thing we've been eating the right food so we can have this energy boost just when we need it the most. Fruits, meats and beans, milks and cheeses, cereal and bread, and my personal favorite, vegetables. Get ready, kids. We're only going to get one chance at this super mega sponge jump. I think we have enough speed. Get ready and jump. Great job, kids. The crystal is back, and by tomorrow, the air bubble will return. But for now, we have to swim back up to the surface. Here comes the water. And swim. Yeah, just like that. Well, we just made it. What an adventure. Just think of what we got to do while we were down there. Dive down to the bottom of the ocean, get chased by a shark, find the secret entrance to Atlantis, hop over ancient artifacts, leap over giant clams.
The clampoline.
Yeah, dodge water bullets, and beat Mr. Lazy to save the energy crystal.
Hey, Mr. Mark, why did you put the crystal back?
Well, it wasn't ours to take, Mr. Clock. Only to keep safe. Look at what we learned today. Diving safety, all about whales and fish, and how they breathe above and below the water.
And what they breathe.
That's right. We also learned about the legend of Atlantis and that scientists need evidence to prove something is true.
And how plants make their own food. Photosynthesis.
Absolutely. And we learned about what foods we need to eat to make sure we have the energy when we need it the most. And how cool is this? Our first underwater adventure. And I bet it won't be our last. Just like I bet we have the answer to our question of the day coming up next.
Hi, I'm Anthony with the answer to the question of the day. Do you know the name of the gas that both mammals and fish need in order to breathe? That's right, oxygen. All animals need oxygen to breathe. Scientists call it respiration. Mammals get oxygen into their lungs by breathing air, while fish get oxygen from the water they pass over their gills. Either way, oxygen is what we both use for respiration. Good job, everyone.
Kids, if you want to learn more about the lost city of Atlantis, the world's oceans, or the creatures and plants that live underwater, or if you just want to see what other kinds of adventures Mr. Mark has planned in the coming weeks, go to adventuretofitness.com.
Next time on Adventure to Fitness, Mr. Mark goes deep underground on a rescue mission to find Professor Madison, lost in the depths of the Carlsbad Caverns.
Hope we don't cave in to any unhealthy snacks during that one. Don't forget, if you have any questions about staying fit or eating smart, go ask your school's PE instructor. They know what it takes to be a real adventurer. See you next time. Until then, keep it moving, everyone.